Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Wednesday Night Live. Oh, do you know what? I don't know what happened then. I was like, oh, Jamie, bring us into the show. I looked at the camera and he's fucking gone. I was just like, what the fuck? Welcome to the show, Jamie.
Mate, I was going to do a little intro and everything. I had it all planned.
Oh, man. Right, okay, go again. Hold on, wait. There we go.
Hey, everybody. You weren't expecting me. You were expecting Bruno, wasn't you? But no, it's me. It is me, the other one from Chronicles, not TS. It is JW, and welcome to Wednesday Night Live. As Tom Bruno would say, I am joined by not one, not two, and not three, but four beautiful people. I might as well introduce this man first, as he's already bloody shown up and ruined my intro. All the way from Shrewsbury in Shropshire, it's Mr. Alex Whiteley.
Hello. I panicked. I was just like, oh my God, he must have stepped away for some reason. Because, okay, so I wanted to explain to people that they're watching right now. What I do when I do the intro is a lot of like clicking and concentrating on what's going on sidebar. So I play the intro, change the background because I wanted it green, get rid of the overlay, and then bring you in. And as I was about to bring you in, you were fucking gone. I was like, oh. So, my bad.
Literally, it was on like two, so I did like this, ready to jump in, and then you were there. I was like, what?
My bad. Thank you anyway. It's great. We've got a great show lined up today, haven't we?
We have. Should we introduce the rest of our posse?
We should.
Coming all the way from California, even though there's British people on this show, he's the only person that seems to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day. The most beautiful hair in podcasting. It's Mr. David Raby.
Hey, boys. How are you guys?
Hey, baby.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey. How are you?
He's the bottle to my brittle. I love that, by the way. Oh, yeah. You hate that. I love that so much. But on the Willie Bizarre, I was like, oh, yeah. I started doing this like proper like Cockney accent. I'm
like a real bloke.
British. So I'm brittle and you're bottle. Silly. Really silly. Yeah.
We had a lot of fun.
And we've got two special guests today.
We do.
Because you might notice that the two Toms are missing. So we've replaced them.
Fuck all Toms.
A
Tomless episode.
It is a very Tomless episode, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, joining us first is a man who's been on USUK Live quite a few times, but never while I'm here. So I actually get to meet him for the first time, which is quite wonderful.
Oh, really?
David looks very confused. He is one of David's Speakeasy Gentleman compadres. It's Mr. George Luger.
How's it going, everybody?
Hey, George.
Hey.
Can't get rid of the fucker. He's back. How are you, man? You good?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
I'm
doing all right.
Pissed off.
Good.
What's wrong?
Oh, yeah. Why are you pissed off?
Pissed off. That's what I am. It's pissed off. Like I could have had beers tonight. Yeah. So
I'm not drinking either.
I'm about ready to make myself an Irish car bomb, so just one more ingredient.
Are we doing this already, David? I wasn't aware.
I thought we were. Oh, fuck that. Okay. Been waiting all goddamn week for this.
Jesus Christ.
David's been on it since you woke up this morning.
I started yesterday. I had a couple of Guinnesses last night just for the fuck of it. I'm like, man, I have not had a Guinness in quite a while.
Big surprise, David.
Right?
Guinness on his cornflakes, top of the morning, boys. I suppose we should introduce our other guest, shouldn't we?
yes.
Yeah.
Very special.
Get her.
guest.
Get her on here.
She is the queen of the comments section of USUK Live.
She is the comment section.
And she is the adopted mother to one Mr. TS. So like a good son, he's fucked off and abandoned us. Welcome to the show, Miss Helen Barrett.
Hi,
Hey,
guys.
Hello, Ellen.
Hi, Ellen.
Hiya. So, yeah, he's gone again. Not unusual for Thomas.
Yeah.
He always seems
That
to
boy.
disappear just when he's needed.
Will he ever learn?
No.
I did
No.
write an intro for Helen, by the way, but I was like, Jamie, do you want to intro the show? Because I know he's not on the show very often, so I thought I'd give him the opportunity. But I want to share it with you because I thought it was fucking brilliant. And I put, if Carlsberg were to make guests, they would never have made our guest. Because Carlsberg tastes like piss and our guest is awesome. It's Helen!
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much.
You really hate that drink a lot.
Carlsberg is awful.
Okay.
It is, right? Is that a universal thing? What does Carlsberg taste like for you guys in America? Is it
Oh,
not?
it's vile.
Just love it. It's good.
I enjoy it.
I
But then again, I don't like Anheuser-Busch, and apparently you like Anheuser-Busch, like Budweiser and stuff. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's really watered down. Like,
yeah.
I
I think it's just
haven't
because it's just unique, right? It's just unique. It's something different. All right,
I'll
David,
be
you ready?
honest here. I don't
ready,
drink
boys.
any beer or any lager. I do like whiskey and bourbon, and I'll drink a bit of brandy occasionally.
Oh, we're doing it? All right.
But I'm not a beer person. What's worse, David, is that my family in California have their own brewery,
Uh-huh.
and I visited there last year. I visited their Christmas last year.
Where's the
and,
brewery at?
Santa Clarita.
Oh, okay. Out there.
And,
Oh, nice.
I visited there and spent the whole night drinking juice.
It's
You came here, went
it's
to a
very nice up
brewery,
there.
and drank juice?
I did, because I don't drink beer.
Let's just hope it was like the best juice there is.
It was
not
alcoholic
Vimto.
juice. It was very good.
Oh,
And
okay.
it was all free.
Okay.
And it was all free because it's family.
Now we know from time to time I like to bring very special guests with us that leave us with the borderline of wanting to possibly get sued, and as it's as it's St. Patrick's Day, I thought I'd bring one of the best Irish voices in TV ever, and that's Father Jack. Father Jack. Back off, cop! Did you guys ever watch Father Ted in America? Did you ever get that?
No, I don't know what that is.
Absolutely brilliant.
You'd enjoy it.
One of the
Yeah,
best
enjoy it,
comedies
right?
ever written. It's about
Absolutely.
priests that just have no morals. It's fucking brilliant.
So, like all priests?
Not all of them. 'Cause one of them is completely thick as can be. He's like a child in priest clothing.
Yeah, he said all
thought it-
priests, David, not all Catholic priests.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I
Gobshite!
thought that's what we were talking about.
What the one I'm bringing today is Father Jack, who's always just plastered.
Yeah.
So drunk, he's usually got like sick down his t-shirt, and he's just sitting in the corner like that.
Oh,
and he'll
God,
come up
so
and he'll
gross.
say the craziest thing like,
I'm a happy camper!
"I'm a Oh god. Let's say hello to the guys in the chat as well. There's a few people joining us. Obviously, we've gone green today with St. Patrick's. I'm Irish. We can do this shit. Fuck it, why not? So we've got Damo Bachelor, who's been on the show before. He says, "How have you managed to get a proclaimer on? And would he walk 500 miles?" Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Ryan Berg says, "Boo!" I don't know what he's booing at. And then
Tom Bruno?
Jasper is in the chat. He says,
it's in the living
"Who?
room.
Boo and who?" And Ryan says, "I'm assuming if it's beer, it tastes like shit." Not all
I
beer
guess he
tastes
doesn't
like
like beer at all?
And Damo says, "When I wake up."
I know I'm gonna be the one who makes you.
Nice.
He was
Oh,
more
so
of
what's your
a Shane
what have your
McGowan
week's
and the
been like?
Pogues kind of guy.
So,
What's up?
Jamie, what have you been up to this week, sir? Have you been watching anything new? Have you been up to anything new? What have you been doing?
If you follow along with Chronicles, I've been going through all the Marvel Netflix shows, and I'm right at the end now. I've got like 2 episodes of Defenders left, and I'm done. So I've
And
been
then are you
catching
going
up
to
with
end
that mostly. Yeah, that's it. That is the last one I've watched every single season. Then that's the last one I need to watch.
How many seasons have they been?
Oh my god, there was 3 Daredevil, 2 Jessica Jones, 2 Punisher, 2 Iron Fist,
Oh,
and look, I'm missing 2 Luke Cage, and 1 Defenders.
I would have given up by now.
How is Iron Fist? I hear that's absolutely terrible. Is it bad?
Everyone slated it. I enjoyed it, but a lot of people hated it.
Let's watch it then.
Danny Rand was just a whiny little bitch. I'd be like, oh my god, how awesome is this power? Let's punch everything and everyone. But he's just like, why have you done this to me? Oh my god, my daddy's so rich and you've taken the... And they were like, oh, Danny, don't go into your dad's company and start trouble because you'll just cause a ruckus. He's like, I'm going to fucking do it anyway. And he went and did it anyway and he caused a load of shit. Pretty much.
Quite accurate, to be fair, but
That's the premise of the show.
I'm not going to be watching it now because he's just spoiled it for me.
it's just you spoiled the whole show.
How dare I spoil a 5-year-old show?
Yeah, I won't watch it anyway.
Other than that, me and TS have been doing a lot of recording this week. So this is my fourth night recording.
Damn.
Wow.
That's
I'm
fantastic.
doing a whiteley.
Why are you trying to catch up with me? Between now and Monday, I'm going to be recording 12 podcasts.
Holy.
Yeah, it's because you know what? I'm working hard and it's paying off. So, I mean, I'm also recording a voice. I got a voice role for a big wrestling podcast with Ant McGinley, who came on the show before. He's a podcasting OG there from the beginning. We love Ant McGinley. He was like, "Oh, Whiteley, you remember you used to do voices for me?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like,
So what voice you doing? You fucking, I got you for 3 minutes.
"I'm an insurance salesman." So I was thinking of going for Zap Brannigan. Hi, would you like insurance? I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it'd be fun.
So go in there. Food is ready.
I don't know,
That's
man.
fantastic.
Insurance salesmen, they always, come across as a bit boring. So I was maybe going to be like, play it up a bit, do the guy from Police Academy. Would you like some car insurance?
Good old bobcat.
Yeah. Anyway, Helen, thank you very much for joining us this week. You've been an absolute. Can I just give you a round of applause? You've been amazing support for us this week, last week, every week.
Past
in the
like
chats. You've been
month,
fantastic.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's Todd. That was TS's fault because he put my arm behind my back really hard, and he said, "You will support me. You will come on. You will talk." And I'm like, oh,
I do notice his arm is always usually like this, so he's like, probably like holding it down. He's like, say something. He's like, oh, it's going great. It's going great.
Yeah. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Come on. You gotta come on. You gotta come
He's
on.
like, Helen.
Oh, so fabulous. It's fabulous. Like a dog. It's like a little tail wagging.
I gotta say, I know I do this a little bit, but I shouldn't. But I gotta say, Jamie and Tom TS have just done amazing things at USUK.
I know.
I remember I met Jamie at we went to watch Hollywood Babylon in Birmingham, and we met in the pub, and I was kind of like, everyone's kind of like, when you meet other sort of Kevin Smith fans or nerds, or the people that are very similar to yourself, or in that sort of range, there's a lot of nervousness around people, but we started to really hit it off straight away. You see some people that are sort of like in their jorts and the hockey jerseys, and they're kind of like
The jorts.
the jorts.
Seriously.
You like dressing like Kevin Smith too?
And we met up, didn't we? And we hit it off really well. And then we never spoke to each other again. Blah blah blah. We saw each other in the Garmy and stuff. And then all of a sudden, I wanted someone to take over Superhero Bar Fight. You got in touch, and that's how things started. You brought TS into it, who'd never really done anything like this before, but had aspirations to do it. But I gotta say, when you two partnered up, you fucking hit the ground running, absolutely running. And you guys have gone from down here, not down here. You even started in the middle.
You started at the bottom.
You worked your way up, man. You worked your way up.
There was a tier level.
Yeah.
I just want to say, well done, guys.
Pull
You've
out
done
a
an
chart.
amazing job. And
Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
do
natural
miss
chemistry,
that
that's what it is.
superhero bar fight though.
Say again, sorry.
Yeah. I was just saying I do miss that superhero bar fight. That
It was good
fantastic.
fun, but it was just getting really difficult to do after.
It gets difficult. You start running. Well, I mean, there's a lot of characters, but you start running on slim, running slim on ones you actually know anything about. Then you have to do all this extra research.
It was getting to a point where some characters were like, "Yeah, they just sounded cool. I don't really know them. I don't know. I just read a few lines. I don't know."
It was fun. Though. It was very great fun.
Yeah, that was very
fun. We
fun.
do enjoy doing it.
We're getting all sort of like, oh,
nostalgic.
both of the old times.
I wanted to discuss actually something we were just chatting about backstage before we started this, Helen, and that was you live in Cheltenham. Cheltenham, for you guys in America, if you don't know, it's a very famous horse racing country, right? It's very, that's where it happens. They have a big sort of racing culture there. And she was like, Helen was like, oh, fucking St. Patrick's Day. We have so many Irish people here during the races. What is it like living in a town that's so absorbed into that?
Right, well, I'll explain for my American patriots there. Cheltenham has a race course, and every year they have the Cheltenham Gold Cup, and it's always around St. Patrick's Day. It's aimed specifically at bringing in large quantities of very rich Irish people and people who have saved up all their money for the year to spend huge amounts betting on horses and getting drunk. And they really do get drunk. Obviously, at the moment, things are a bit different. Last year, the race went ahead, and there was a massive spike in COVID because of it. And it was a massive, you can imagine it was a very big PR mistake on behalf of the Jockey Club of UK, who own the racecourse. This year, different. So all the betting's going ahead and the racing's going ahead, but there's none of the crowds. So it's a bit different this year. Normally, you cannot move. And most people who live in Cheltenham don't even bother going near the centre of Cheltenham during race week, because all the buses, all the people, all the drunks, all the betting, all the people touting for tickets in the high street, you cannot move for people. If you work in hospitality, it's brilliant, because you've got all these drunk Irish people who've made vast amounts of money on the races, and they come and tip you £50 for a drink or something stupid like that, and you make a lot of money.
Do they walk up to the bar? And ask?
Yeah.
Oh. Jacob's Creek Chardonnay 1991.
Absolutely. And make it a pint. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, there's some people who work at the races and they make vast amounts of money within about a week, and they don't have to work again for 2 months because there's so many drunk people with huge amounts of money, and they literally they throw it at you, but it doesn't make it worthwhile. My poor husband, when he's not doing his radio show, he works at the Pitfield Student Campus, which is right next to the race course.
Oh, no.
And he has enormous trouble with people coming on site when they're not supposed to, because it's supposed to be a secure place, obviously, with people, for a want of a better word, pissing all over the place. You know, any building they can pee up against, they will. Honestly, you wouldn't believe it. So the trouble it causes for the locals, a large quantity of people who live in that area around the racecourse go away for the week and let their houses out. Make a killing, absolute killing.
Yeah.
That's a smart way to do it.
Yeah, that's a pretty smart move right there. Yeah,
absolutely.
A lot of that
nightmare.
That sounds like the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, it is like that. It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's the second biggest race of the year in the country.
Oh wow!
So apart from the Grand National, it is the next biggest race and the biggest money earner, and it's just ridiculous. So
I kind of want to go there.
The other side of town. So
I want to go there and join the Irish and just get drunk and like make it a hassle for you.
A lot of people. a lot of people. It doesn't hassle me. I don't live near the racecourse. It happens.
Damn it!
But yeah, I'm not posh enough to live near the racecourse. That's expensive country. But I have to say,
Thank Christ!
Yes, I almost Father Jack on that one, absolutely. But having said that, you know, it's a week. It's 1 week a year.
Yeah.
And you just plan around it, and that's what we all do. I very rarely go into the town centre anyway. Because
it's almost time. Got to get all the supplies. I've
got shops nearby. I don't need to. You know, I've got a retail park within half a mile of the house, so I don't need to bother. But it's definitely not the time you need to go up there.
Yeah.
So ask me what I've been doing today.
It's a crazy situation though when you've got a town that's just kind of like Just got to get on through life, and then for 1 week it's like, look at me. You know, it must be a crazy way of living to have all this craziness going for like a week and then nothing. You know,
well, it's a bit like Mardi Gras, isn't it? I mean, you know, the whole town shuts down.
Yeah.
And it's the same sort of thing. It's just, I mean, Cheltenham's a lovely town. It's beautiful. It's a Georgian town, so we've got
except when the Irish come.
And well, yeah. What's the word? Yeah. I mean, I don't actually enjoy walking through streets where people have puked and peed.
Puke is gross. Piss I could deal with. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
It washes off easy.
There's something about like stomach bile that is just
to a point.
absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
When you can like look at someone's vomit and you know what they ate, like this person had fucking potatoes. Someone didn't chew their food at all.
And most of it's like doner kebabs
Oh,
and stuff like that as well. Even worse, because I mean, there's nothing worse than eating a doner kebab. The only thing that is worse than eating a doner kebab is having one on return. So it's, you can just tell. Oh, you had chili sauce with that, didn't you? Bad choice.
It's like
returns. You're getting it twice.
I thought it tasted bad the first time went down, but coming back up.
But anyone who's had English, for want of a better word, doner kebabs will know that they are food for the drunk. Okay,
yes, they are.
You have to have had quite a bit of alcohol to really get into them.
Greasy meat, greasy foods is definitely food for the drunks.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
nothing better than a greasy kebab after. I remember, right, I was in Bantry, right? My family's from Ireland, and we were in Bantry, and we'd been for a few drinks. And I was like, I'll murder a kebab. And I went to this place. I was like, "Do you sell kebabs?" Imagine my coffee to be like, "Do you sell kebabs?" And he was like, "Yes, come in." I was like, "Oh, a kebab." That one. Right, he made me a kebab.
Sounds like George, dude.
Well, as much meat as you can get in there.
Doing flashbacks of George when we're hanging out.
I went back to my dad's, opened up the bag that he'd made me, and it was literally like kebab skewered meat chucked into a paper thing. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I wanted a doner kebab, the shittest meat you could buy, right? Lettuce and all the stuff, but he didn't. He gave me proper chunks of lamb, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" It's the most depressing. I still remember it today, obviously. So it's in my brain.
So you got
that inexplicable meat that spins in a circle.
Yeah.
A big spindle of lamb.
What's the go-to fucked up food to eat in America, George?
Mexican.
Would you say?
I do Mexican every single time.
Mexican is always, especially here in Southern California, Mexican food is the best.
Yeah,
you can go out of
it's
state.
easy to find. It's everywhere, right? And almost every place. I'm not gonna say every place, but almost every place does it right. So like when I'm on days when I'm a little sauced, I'll go and I'll get like the carne asada fries with all the toppings. That's money right there. That's money.
For me, it would be like a shit ton of tacos and like a good burrito. And be like, all right, we just sit this one out.
Yeah, but Taco Boys.
In the comments, I want you to drop what you like to eat when you're fucked up, as it's St. Patrick's Day. Jones is in the chat, and she's written, chicken kebab meat with cheesy chips is my drunk food.
Cheesy
chips. Good one, Claire.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's a good one.
That's why I love that girl.
I have to say, we've got the Californian chili stuff, Mexican stuff. I'm not so keen on the tamales.
There's certain tamales are a certain a lot of places probably 7 times out of 10 they do it wrong. Yeah. But every once in a while you find a good place.
We don't have them over here. So this was the only thing out of the Mexican restaurant that my uncle sort of brought me food from. It was the only thing I hadn't tried. I mean, I've had all the others. We have burritos, we have nachos, we have all of that, but we don't get tamales over here. So I thought, okay, I'll give it a go. I thought they were bland as hell. And I was just like,
That's because they didn't add the right amount of seasonings to the masa. The
masa, there's got to be a right portion of the masa and the meat has to be cooked, and then it's like churned in a sauce. Mm-hmm. So I should send you frozen fucking tamales for hell for Christmas.
I have no idea what they are.
But everything else I liked, so I'm all right.
Yeah, the masa is like a sort of a breadish sort of texture.
It's kind of like cornmeal. It's kind of like
cornmeal.
cornmeal.
That's
There
it.
you go.
Cornmeal
Kind of like
wrapped
cornmeal.
around it.
Yeah.
And
we've got a problem
that
in the
needs to be
chat because I
seasoned,
think Reinberg is broken. He says
Oh.
deep fried Twinkies, deep fried
Twinkies?
Oreos,
Yes,
and deep
dude.
fried Snickers.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here,
Dude,
Reinberg.
he's gonna die.
Oh my
I've
God,
done
he's got a
all of
sugar
those
problem.
except the
He's got a real
Snickers.
problem with sugar.
Oh, I was making
My
me
wife
sick
in the
reading
chat,
them all.
She says she
Oh,
loves
Caroline,
Hey,
you
see?
like tamales. Okay.
Yeah.
Tamales.
Right, okay. Let's get to the business end of this show before we run out of time to do all, because we've got a gauntlet for Helen to run, and we've got a gauntlet for you to run, and we also have Al's game. Reinberg is insisting that they're so good. You're lying, mate. You're lying. I'm sorry. We do
much
have
sugar.
deep fried
I
Mars
have to
bars.
agree with him.
His deep fried what?
We have deep
Deep fried
fried Mars
everything.
bars.
Oh, we
Yeah, you
do
can.
deep fried Mars bars,
can.
yeah.
Deep fried ice cream. You can have deep fried ice cream. It's crazy.
There's
Yeah, but
deep
that's-
fried butter.
Yeah.
Here, shove it in your face, you piece of shit.
It's just baked
okay.
Alaska, David.
Yeah,
That's
deep
the
fried
slogan.
cheese.
Just baked Alaska. That's all it is.
David, have you got your trusty stopwatch with you today, by any chance?
I do.
There it
Fucking
is.
G. You're a G. That's why.
David is an
Oh,
old,
I'm
tiny
freaking out.
person.
Yeah, apparently Russian too. It's made in the USSR. I saw that. I'm like, dude, I'd be stupid not to buy this. So I bought it. How many? Take all my rubles.
It's not from Ukraine or from Russia. It's from the USSR.
It was made in the USSR. It was from Ukraine. I was like, so was it? Do I pay you in marks or rubles? What?
It must be pretty old then, because I mean the USSR broke up quite a while ago.
That was a long time ago.
Probably like when I was born is when they broke up or some shit.
Make it sound like they're a band.
Makes me feel like so old.
Who wants to be? Who wants to do? I'll tell you what.
Sorry, Helen.
Let's do this from the UK to America.
All right, I don't
George, would you be the person Helen describes things to for the?
I would love to see George run this.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going to describe things to me. I have to guess.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Good luck.
Look at panic on Helen's face
There we
right
go
now.
then.
No, I
Helen,
know.
you got this. You've seen how it
By
works.
the way,
If
if you come on our show as a guest, we're not always going to run you for the gauntlet. But Helen has just been so great in the chats. We thought she's good at this. So, here it is. The first round of the gauntlet, as always, is the inanimate object round. Okay,
All
so
right.
we're going to give you an object to talk about for a whole minute.
One whole minute,
Hannah,
correct?
One whole minute. Now, I've got to say thank you to my wife, Carolina, who is watching the show. She put this gauntlet together. I came in from my night shift this morning. I was like, I was fucked. I was like, babe, can you do the gauntlet for me? And then I passed out at bed.
Or were you just tired or drunk? Because it sounded like
Yeah.
both. And then it fell over.
Sometimes
And then you
I
just-
get so tired coming in from work. I feel drunk. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. In there.
Here is your object to talk about for a whole minute. Are you happy with this, Helen? Yeah.
Yeah. You'll see a face behind me. You know who that
Hello.
is.
Hello.
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 He's just going to
Hi.
come.
Hello, former superhero bar fight guest.
It's my second head.
Okay. David will start the watch as soon as you start talking, Helen. Here is your object.
Bar stools. Okay, so these are very tall and you can sit on them at the bar. And if you're very clever, you can maybe make a house with them and put blankets over them. And you can stay underneath them like my grandchildren do. And then you can maybe use them to stand on to wash windows, which I did once and fell down the stairs because the stool fell with me. And I nearly broke a leg. And I broke the stool for sure. I got some wonderful bar stools from IKEA once that had screw-up seats so you could make them taller or lower, depending. And as I'm very short, it's very helpful because sometimes the bar stool just doesn't go high enough for me. Other times I'll get stuck on a bar stool and I can't get off of it. That's hilarious, especially at a big bar. Also, I don't know if you've ever done this, but you get stuck on a bar stool because your shirt falls down over the edge of it, and then you try to get up and you rip your shirt. That's quite embarrassing for a lady. Oh gosh, I've had some wonderful bar stools, and I've reupholstered some bar stools as well. Sometimes they're just so beautiful.
Time. Well done.
The challenge was that she can do 2 minutes on anything.
Wow.
2 minutes. Okay,
That was
here we go.
You know something about bar stools.
Right? Barstool versus Helen. Who will win?
I love that, Helen. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Right, the next round is going to be our speed round.
This is scary.
You could do it.
I know.
You did great on the last one.
It's just answering questions about yourself.
Yes.
Oh, that's okay. I can do that.
So, I don't even know who I am.
Sorry.
I feel like safe for Beeblebrox.
Setting up my thing.
All right. Take your time.
Okay.
We could entertain the guests.
I'm going to share the screen here. You've got 2 minutes to answer as many questions as possible. If they're a bit too intimate, you don't have to answer. But
yeah.
Sure, it doesn't bother her.
Might bother him.
Here we go. 2 minutes to answer as many questions as possible. I would love to see as well if we can have people in the chat answer as well. I think that'd be really good, don't you think?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, see if we get people to answer as well some of these questions.
Definitely.
First, oh shit, what's going on?
Wait, slow down.
Wait, we'll have to do it like this. So the first one is number 22.
Oh, okay.
And that is David with the watch. SCONE or SCONE?
Scone.
SCONE. Nice. 31. Your favourite scary movie?
Scream.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Most watched TV series?
Oh God. Just recently, it would have been what's it called? WandaVision.
WandaVision. Nice. A childhood toy you remember?
Orinoco.
I'll pretend like I know what that is. Wow! Wow. Family Guy or The Simpsons?
It's a Womble.
Oh, Womble. Family Guy or Simpsons?
Simpsons. Nice.
Your favourite turtle?
Leonardo.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, it went backwards.
Oh, no.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Nice.
Nice.
10 is your spirit animal.
A dragon.
Cool. Number 14, what's your poison? What would you like to drink? St. Patrick's Day? What are you drinking?
Oh, JD.
JD. Nice.
Wow, classic.
Do you collect anything?
Yes, I collect raw strand china.
Oh, cool.
That's really nice.
It is.
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Oh my God, Cartoon Network.
That's a great choice.
Number 42, a role model of yours.
Carrie Fisher.
Oh, nice.
Nice. That's great.
Sorry, number 50 is, what did you want to be as a child?
I wanted to be a cartographer.
Nice. Number 3, your favourite dish to cook? We can add to that before we kill out time.
Pasta.
Pasta. Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Fantastic. Lovely. Okay, stop.
I could have probably done more if I'd sort of like sped up a bit. But hey.
So what I've done to speed that up is before I went into the show, I did the number generator and just wrote down the numbers.
Yeah.
Just made it easier. That's better than going and pressing the button over and over again. So that's why I went.
Okay.
Yeah. So well done, Helen. That was fantastic. We like to just be really nosy. In all honesty, that's the only reason we do.
That's all right.
That.
That's fine. Nothing there to worry about.
So we've got some comments coming in before we go on to the next bit. John Westwood says, watching David drinking looks a good session.
Yeah.
Join you. I don't know where Jamie's gone, by the way. Probably back in a second.
He left.
He's disappeared.
Oh, we lost. We lost Jamie.
Yeah. I was like, why does everything look so symmetrical?
Square.
Right?
Jamie's disappeared.
Wasn't this lined up before?
My wife says she likes The Simpsons and Marvel. Me and my wife can have words
Of course.
after this.
That's why she.
Yeah, fair enough.
What?
Aha, there he is.
I have no idea what happened there.
We mourned your loss, Jamie. We mourned your loss. Okay, George, we need a way for you to hide your eyes so you can't see the screen if you can.
Oh, if I could describe something to him.
Yes.
Oh, Geordie LaForge, you top your head.
I'll turn away.
Right,
Okay,
do
you turn
that
away,
in,
that's
George.
it.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so you've got 10 pictures. You've got to describe them to George without actually telling him what they are. You've got 2 minutes to do this. David will be ready with a watch. And
Ready.
he will start the watch as soon as you start talking with your first picture. Are you clear on this, yeah?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's go for it then. Number 1.
Actor was in ER. Bit of a
George
hunk.
Clooney?
Yes, well done.
Strange movie about an alien from another planet who kind of haunts a family, and you have to say the name of the. You have to say the name of the place he comes from 3 times. Did that mean anything to you? Stripy black and white suit, bad face.
Beetlejuice?
Michael Keaton, yes. Huge, big wheel in the capital city of the UK.
Oh, I don't know the name of that. I know what it looks like, but I don't know the name.
We'll move
Sorry.
on. We'll move on.
A pink fluffy toy with a pretty multicolored arc on its front. Group of others that go with it.
Barbie?
It's a fluffy toy. You know, you take them to bed sometimes and cuddle them.
A fluffy toy?
What would you take to bed as a child?
Oh, pass.
Sorry. This is a spring, multicolored, although you can get them in metal, and they walk downstairs.
Slinky?
Yes.
A film about a group of boys who go on a treasure hunt. Lots of screaming.
Goonies.
Yes.
American hair metal band. Living on a Prayer.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ.
Lots of hair, lots of wind.
I know. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy now.
His first name's John. John.
I got to pass. That's going to come back to haunt me for sure.
Tom Jones.
Okay, this is another cartoon. It's about a family, and they all quack a lot. And they're from a very famous American kids studio in LA. So think of the studio in LA.
Quack a lot.
They quack.
You can turn around now, George. You can turn around now.
You did actually just say it.
Did I?
He did actually just say it. He said DuckTales.
I believe you.
He did say it.
Let's go through these then. So you got George Clooney and Beetlejuice, right? This was the London Eye.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
I didn't know what it was. I knew exactly what it looked like. Because it's very iconic. I just didn't know what it was called.
It's London Eye.
It's really good as well.
I literally cannot remember the name of the band at all. Like, I know the song.
So that's
I was surprised you missed this one, George.
Oh, Care Bears.
Yes.
Fluffy
Bear.
And then I should never reveal the ones who never could use them for next week, but I'm gonna because we had Guinness.
Ooh, cheers to that.
And I lastly chose Shaggy.
Oh.
So that was good fun though.
I tried.
It's all good.
You did great.
Some of it was cultural.
That was fun. I like that. That was really cool.
It's yeah, very, very good. Well done, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. We have an Owls game in a bit. Before we go into Owls, yes, that's what I've been excited about the most, is getting you on to actually play the game, because we get you in the comments. You got there's the 1 week you got 100%.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with whatever Helen says. I'm gonna.
I'm useless. I just guess half the time.
You got lucky. Shit.
I don't have we're all so disappointed when you said that Con Air was a bad movie. We're like, oh.
I'm not that keen on Nicolas Cage. I have to be honest.
He's an interesting actor. He definitely
he has more pieces than hits.
He's a national treasure.
He definitely is a national treasure. I'll drink for that.
But he's not our national treasure.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Can I just say as well, by the way, I nearly gave up my Lent promise. I nearly gave up my Lent promise today because I was like, fuck. like of all times to give up alcohol is during fucking St. Patrick's Day. Like,
why you don't do it.
Why didn't you do like do a non-alcoholic beverage?
Yeah,
just so
soda.
you can have something to sip on. No, like
give up.
They have
a Shirley Temple.
They have like
a fair
dude, they have a 0% alcohol Heineken now. They actually taste like Heineken.
I always think that non-alcoholic beer tastes like watered down Weetabix.
Well, most
you know what I think. You might be right.
I guess that's true, but I mean the beer that they're mimicking is already watered down.
Yeah. They're like, you like that watered down beer? Should we sell you? Here's more of it with less alcohol. Enjoy.
Maybe you should have drank a seltzer drink because that's basically water.
It's basically fucking TV static.
Yeah, you're like, I'm watching my figure, White Claw. Like
it was good.
Thanks for getting me drunk and not remembering where I left my keys, and I can't get into my house. Thanks, White Claw.
Right, okay, guys, this is the best part of the show. I don't give a fuck what you say, but it is. It is. Welcome to Al's Game. I've got a very special one for you guys today. And if I see any of you guys looking at Rotten Tomatoes while we're doing this, I'll come around your house and beat you to death. So let's not do that.
I would never do that.
Impossible.
Ryan Berger says, I accidentally pressed that. I'm really sorry. He says you got to Renaissance Festival and get drunk, walk around eating deep fried stuff.
Ooh, that sounds so fun.
That's like every festival here in America. Just
that is
the
only difference, David, is you can walk around with a fucking mace, you know?
Yeah.
Sure.
Or like a broadsword or an axe.
What about like an AR-15
I mean, you could. I mean, you're gonna get fucked up real quick.
I'd
not want to have an AR-15.
Like the Black Knight. From
I mean, you're probably gonna kill like 30 people and then
keep them at a distance. That's the goal.
Not if they line up and you get a couple at a time.
So everyone just line up, please. Make it fair. One bullet for 5 of you.
Right. So today's Owl's Game put quite a bit of thought into it, and it's very funny that my wife chose Goonies as one of the slides to show, because today we're going to be doing Steven Spielberg films.
We're going
Steven Spielberg. Early
Steven
Spielberg.
Okay.
Now, these are movies that he's either directed or exec produced in. Okay. So
okay.
So this is what we're going for today. So for
I
example,
like Spielberg.
we got The Land Before
Jesus
Time.
Christ.
Yeah. Right.
Wait, he directed that?
Yep.
Oh,
he exec produced that, I think. The Land
Why did you
Before
bring
Time.
that up?
Yeah, I want to start crying.
Are
you want me to cry?
That makes me sad.
You ever seen that? Dude, that movie is... I still have not gotten over that since childhood, man.
It's very tearjerking.
One of my favorite movies of all time. It's great. It's written really well. The story is great. The character development, all of it. It's fantastic. The score.
I don't want to cry.
And it's so low. Jesus.
I usually get you guys to guess the score, but I've had way too much coffee.
And you just put that up and I thought, oh, well, he's giving that one to us.
Okay,
right, so we get a freebie.
We get a freebie, yeah.
If you guessed 70%, you got it right. There you go.
Everybody gets a point. Yay. Participation trophy.
You're thinking about it, yeah.
Okay, so what we do is we ask you guys to go higher or lower. Okay, if you've never watched the show before, a bit like Price is Right, but we do this with Rotten Tomatoes ratings. Land Before Time is the first film I picked. The next Steven Spielberg film, remember these are films he's exec produced in or directed, not necessarily just directed. I did my homework. The next one is going to be Schindler's List.
Right.
Higher, way higher. I'd be really pissed off if it's not if it's lower, dude.
It was terribly upsetting. It was
upsetting, yes. You shouldn't lead with the terrible part. It was like, Helen.
No, it's not a terrible film. It's fabulous, but it's grueling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The realism is astonishing. Yeah.
Dude, it's scary, the realism behind it. Like when you look at the old footage of the Holocaust and you look at what he made, I was like, oh fuck. Like
and Schindler's.
The little girl in the red dress, like that.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
I watched that. I watched that once. And what it was like really late at night, and what I really wanted to do is get my little boy up in the middle of the night and give him a hug.
Jesus.
That is the worst thing.
You're like, hey, son,
you don't learn about the Holocaust today.
I'm so glad you weren't killed by the Nazis, boy.
I don't like seeing shit that like with kids are harmed. You just think about your kids and you just want to give them a hug. I don't know. But it was like really late at night. Anyway, so we're all saying higher than 70%. You guys in the chat, you're gonna have to be quick with this. I'm moving on. And it is 97%.
Yes!
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr.
Jeez. That's the first time we've got an audience score and a tomato meter.
Oh wow.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Tomato.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
All right, finally.
Okay.
Moving on. The next film, Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Ooh,
that's gonna be lower.
That's gonna be slightly lower because
I think that's gonna be about like 93-94%.
Yeah, it was quite a long movie as well, and that put a lot of people off. So I think it's gonna be a bit lower.
What are you saying, Jamie?
Yeah, lower definitely.
Yeah, all going lower. All of us going lower. What are you guys saying in the chats? You got 5 seconds. 3, 2.
You know
you see what Brian just said?
What did he say?
Oh god! Probably the first time people cheered over Schindler's.
Oh, dude, fuck! Ah, man!
This is gonna be clipped.
Shit, he's right. Fuck.
We're all saying lower for Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and it is lower, but only just.
Oh my god! I thought it was gonna be like 10 points at least. Holy shit!
No, I didn't think it was much lower.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Film. I really enjoyed
that movie. Was groundbreaking.
That movie was actually supposed to be. It was like a documentary they were supposed to make about. I don't want to. Getting conspiracy theories. Anyways, on with the gals game. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, moving on. Next movie.
Yep.
Gremlins.
Oh,
that's going to be lower.
Just a little bit lower.
Yeah, slightly
Just
lower.
A little bit lower.
I think it's gonna be more. I think it's gonna be in the mid 80s.
That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I was expecting with the last.
Yeah.
So George says lower, David lower, Helen lower, Jamie
lower.
Lower.
No. What is
we all
that
wrong?
noise?
Are you mixing? Who's mixing their drinks? Is that Guinness? The Guinness you're breaking open there.
Maybe.
I've got coffee,
My hands are here.
Pepsi,
Drink
water.
some Murphy's, man. Be
Guinness.
fucking original.
Well, I like Guinness, and they took
That's
away
nice
one of my
shooting, boy.
That
What's
was
your name?
not bad.
By the way, I went drinking with my brother in Bantry in Ireland, and I went to the bar and was like, I'll have a Guinness. And he was like, no, you fucking won't. I was like, what? So you drink Murphy's like a fucking local, not like a tourist, and drink Guinness. I was like, okay.
They told the barkeep told you, no, you fucking won't.
No, my brother.
Murphy's is good. Smithwick's is good.
I got Smithwick's in the fridge. I'm saving
Smithwick's.
it.
What was the other one? Killian's Irish Red. Killian's.
That's like the American version of Irish beer.
I thought Guinness
okay,
was the American
Gremlins,
version
you're
of
all
Irish
saying
beer.
lower.
It's not bad.
Was it
You're all lower.
94%?
Come on, Gremlins.
85%. You all
wow.
got it right.
Well done, guys.
Nice. Great.
I should prepare
do you
my
guys like
Guinness,
Gremlins?
actually.
You enjoy that film?
I love Gremlins.
To be honest, I
Bright light. Bright light.
I haven't remember seeing it all in its entirety.
Are you
Not gonna
fucking
lie.
I remember the
kidding me
second
right
one
now?
better though.
Yep.
You fucking
Me too.
kidding me?
Jamie,
No, I'm not
the
kidding.
second one for me was like, that was like the first one I watched when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it was
I won't tell you what
that
my
was like
first film was.
that lined
I
up
really
with your
knew
childhood.
it.
So, I mean,
Yeah. Right, moving on. Next film is Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
ooh, that's gonna be higher. Higher.
I think higher because of its how the movie was made for its time. I think I'd say it's got to be higher. People, I think, were blown away. I think.
Groundbreaking.
It's definitely
Yeah.
more
It's gonna be a bit
iconic. It's definitely more
controversial here. I
iconic.
think it's just slightly lower.
It's more iconic. I think that's probably going to be like 91, 90, 91.
I think
Jamie?
it was the first time Warner Bros. And Disney crossed over, wasn't it? It's going to be high.
Yeah, if you watch it, if you rewatch it again, I watched it a lot, and I was watching videos on it. You know that scene with Daffy Duck and was it Daffy Duck and Donald Duck when they're doing the piano battle? They have equal times, so like neither one would give up and let the other have more, so that they cut it up evenly, so each one had even amount of screen time.
Oh, that's
Crazy.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying higher, mostly apart from Helen, than 85%.
I'm going to say just like 1 point lower or something like that. I think it's very, very even. Yeah.
How do you like
I
that?
was
Map?
wrong.
Wow.
97.
Wow, another one? 97? Shit.
I thought that was gonna be lower than that. That's great, actually.
This is why Spielberg's the shit, man. He's fucking good at what he does. He
Well,
really
it's
is.
just I've been trying to get a feel for this game that you do, like with Rotten Tomatoes, how they judge movies. It's so bizarre.
It's tough because there's, what we would say, but then there's what, the Rotten Tomatoes people would
what
say.
the-
It's like,
Who's the guy?
Scorecard,
What's the group of people that are making these decisions to put like the certified fresh?
Attack of the
Right?
Killer Tomatoes.
Attack of the Killer Tomato.
Tomato.
Tomatoes. Tomato.
Oh, gosh.
Mhm.
Tomato.
Next movie. Moving on.
Tomatoes.
Next movie.
That was 97%. We're going to go with Jaws.
Ah,
next.
fuck.
Oh.
Fuck.
Damn,
Fuck.
that's gonna
Lower.
be close.
Fuck.
Helen's going
I'm going to
lower.
say lower, but like 1 point or something. It's going to
Yeah,
be
it's very, very
quite
small
a-
amount, but it's still lower.
It's going to be like a tiger. Yeah.
There's no even, right?
Break even.
You could say even, I suppose.
Get in the chats, guys. What do you reckon? Is it lower or higher? Jaws. What would you like it to be? What would you prefer it to be? I mean, is it your favorite film?
I really don't like that movie.
Yeah, me too.
Stop.
I think I'm gonna go.
He's doing the music.
I guess I'm gonna go lower. I want to say 95, 97%.
Maybe.
Please stop
Stop
with the music.
it!
David, what you got for me?
I'll
David
go
can't
lower
even
as well.
focus because the word Jaws is on the screen.
Oh, well.
It's surrounded by blue, and
Shark in
it
a
looks like
second.
water. and
Yeah,
then you get fucking shark. Yeah.
You can just imagine that. Yeah.
None of them know my actual
Claire
fear
says
of sharks.
same.
So then,
I was going to say,
Nobody
David,
believes.
do you have some fear of sharks?
I have an absolute fear of sharks, Jamie, and you're making it fucking worse.
I didn't know. I feel bad now.
David has
Ryan in the chat says
absolute ridiculous fear of sharks.
Jaws is a classic. Jaws 2 drove me nuts, Ryan Berger says in the chat.
Good for
Right.
you, Ryan.
3, 2, 1, and
not even
98%
gonna look.
is higher.
What? Slightly.
Oh, got this
I don't look
wrong.
at the picture.
Wow,
Oh, dear.
that's okay.
Not a good day
Okay.
today.
Today's a great day. Not for all. Moving on. Jurassic
hard.
Park. This is hard
was
because we've
brilliant.
had so many amazing movies.
That's
How do you
hard.
go high? Is that higher or is that lower? Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This
That's
is
a tough one.
Alex.
Jaws
You
was
picked
90
a-
was
you
it
picked a
98,
great
Jaws?
one, man. Like this is like
98 was the
he's
last
made
one. Yeah.
he's made such top tier movies that it's hard to judge because they literally can be a fraction of a point or a point. Just it's a great list. It's a good list so far.
I just seen a comment, by the way, and it's Claire in the chat that says, Jamie Shark.
Oh, dear.
love
That
you.
sounds horrible.
Claire is
Okay.
winning this game now, by the way. I don't care how many
Claire.
shots right or wrong. Jurassic Park, 98%. Are we saying higher or 96% higher or lower?
Fuck.
I think I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go higher.
I want to go higher too, dude. I got to go higher.
I'm saying lower, but like 1 point.
I'm
It
going
ain't
to
gonna be much in it.
It's like 1 point lower. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Either the same or higher. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Oh, what we saying in the
gonna be
chat, guys?
difficult.
What we saying? 96% higher or lower for Jurassic Park. What do you reckon?
98% that was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The
So
last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Sorry, my bad. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
David
why I'm
and I
thinking
have only
it's
like a smidgen of space
I reckon
here.
it's going to be like 97.
It could
My
be.
wife is saying higher than 98%. Okay, here we go. It's 91%.
Oh, what?
That is
Son of
horrible.
a bitch.
That's too low. I think that's too low.
That's a little bit too low for that movie. For
It's
that
a good thing.
time?
It's a good thing Bruno's not on here because he would be fucking shitting a chicken
Again,
right
the
now.
audience was exactly the same.
Yeah. Oddly enough, you would say chicken, George, because chickens are actually dinosaurs. When you
They are. They're little.
Oh god, I love chickens. Chickens are my favorite thing in the planet. They really are.
Chickens are my favorite dinosaur to eat. I love their eggs.
But then again, you have an alligator.
Kentucky Fried Raptor.
Right.
This is another one where the tomato score and the audience score are the same.
Fuck.
Lower.
Jesus Christ, now.
This is a great fucking movie, dude. Honestly,
I think it's higher.
When I
than
think
91.
about music in like classical sense and stuff, John Williams, this soundtrack they did for this movie in particular,
as well.
Yeah, the score that he did, it's got Dustin Hoffman, Robin Williams. Like, it's I think this is gonna be higher than 91%.
I was thinking of John Williams.
It's also a kids movie, right? So I mean,
technically,
I feel like they favor those kids movies.
I like when he's like flying into Neverland. It's like. Anyways,
also Rufio.
Oh! Looky! I got a hooky. I want to go lower.
Dave's going lower.
I'm going lower too.
Lower.
Oh!
Helen.
I'm going to hate myself for this. I'm going to say higher, just a little bit.
So Jamie lower, Helen higher.
I'm really I was on the fence on this one. Yeah, but higher.
We are getting some comments in. Claire says it's 92, she reckons, and my wife says it's lower.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Ready. Wow.
That is absolute garbage.
That is the lowest fucking Spielberg film I've ever seen.
That is horrible.
No way.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, look at the difference between the audience score as well.
Did they mess up the 2 and the 9? Did they switch them?
Yeah, they switched them. Someone had dyslexia. What is that? 92? Yep, 29.
Had too much to drink the night
I think
before?
a lot of people couldn't get the idea of getting Robin Williams to play a grown-up version.
The idea of a grown-up version of a Peter Pan and a live action one at that, like, it doesn't get any better. You can't fucking outdo this movie ever.
Who else would you get
Julia Roberts is also
had to be Robin Williams, but
Tiny Julia Roberts, little baby Julia Roberts.
Yeah, I gotta say, I agree with
250,000 for the. That's ridiculous.
Yes,
Sorry,
yes,
Alex?
that's what I was gonna say. You know, over a million people said 76% and 65 said 29%. Fuck off.
yeah.
Dude, that character development in that movie.
Appear to have lost their marbles.
Yeah.
I want to get. If you're watching my show, I want to get you on here. I want to understand what goes on in Rotten Tomatoes to be like, nah, it's 29%. Fuck it. Like,
We should get the fucking people. Next time we should have a show with the people and duke it out with Rotten Tomatoes.
I want to have conversations with them
But we all
we have some words.
I love movies, and this is a good movie.
Oh, what?
Right says don't use Julia Roberts as a positive.
What did she do wrong?
What did she do to you?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Ryan. Woman.
Maybe she didn't.
Right? Higher.
Got the Goonies. We're all saying higher, yeah?
Yeah.
Higher. That movie is way more iconic than Hook. That has to be higher. There's no way.
What you guys say in the chats? Because anything can happen with this game. Is it higher or lower?
We're all saying higher, but watch it be lower.
We need some drums for that.
Okay, 3, 2, and 1. 76%.
Okay.
That's still too low.
That's
That is still too low.
Again, it's
Way
another
too low.
classic, you know, and it's something that there's an awful lot of screaming though. That put a lot of people off.
Fantastic movie. Fantastic.
I do love that film. Okay, moving on. The next film is why does it keep doing it on that one specific?
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Higher.
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 We've got to go back, Marty.
That's a very good impersonation.
Scott.
That is very good.
Einstein. Okay, what we say in the chat's higher than 76% or whatever it was on the Goonies.
We're going higher.
Yep. 3, 2, and 96%.
I didn't think it was gonna be that high, but holy shit!
That's
Rotten
really
Tomatoes
high.
guys clearly gave it the power of love.
I guess you weren't ready for that, guys. Okay, moving on. Raiders.
Higher. That has to be higher. Yeah. I'm gonna lose some faith in humanity if that's lower.
Jamie?
I'm saying higher. I'm worried. I get the feeling Raby's going to say lower. He's got a look on his face.
Right? What do you say? What do you say, Indy? I think we're going higher.
Yeah, you've got him on the wall. Oh my god.
He says,
some of the voices that I have stuck in my head are Johnny Cash and Indiana Jones. Just like every time I feel bad about myself, they're like, yeah, don't feel so bad. And then there's old
One
Johnny
of the best
Cash.
scenes in movies is when that guy's with a sword and he's like, and then he's just like.
The funny part about that scene was there was supposed to be an actual sword fight between him and that other guy, but Harrison Ford was getting over being sick with the flu during that scene, and he's like, "Can I just shoot him instead?" And he's like, "All right, let's try it that way." He just pulls out his revolver and just shoots him, and it became the most iconic fucking scene.
That's like one of the most iconic scenes in the whole fucking movie.
Yes, dude. Well, the whole fucking in all of cinema, man.
I love it.
I love Harrison Ford.
So we're saying higher.
Higher.
It's lower.
Oh,
5%.
You
that
son
is
of
some
a
bullshit.
bitch.
Oh,
That is some bullshit.
But those points are really close by.
Yeah.
No, that's not good. That's not
You can't really blame Rotten Tomatoes though, when the audience is practically the same one.
Yeah, true. I mean,
that definitely didn't have the power of love, but it does really. Everybody loves that.
Not.
It had the power of the Ark of the Covenant.
Right, let me chart up these scores and see if we need this tiebreaker. You guys chat amongst yourselves while I do this shit.
I was going to say I've not heard of that movie.
No, right? I'm like tiebreaker.
You know what? You know what
show us
movie
the
I was
trailer?
surprised again not on be on this list was Saving Private Ryan. That's what I fucking wanted this whole time.
I specifically went to 95 and stopped so we can save.
He knows I'm too old for this shit.
He knows the things that I collect are all fucking like World War II fucking.
You didn't put E.T. the extraterrestrial on there.
That one.
Like,
yeah,
that's a good one.
That's true.
Why can't I think how the Indiana Jones theme song went?
Indiana Jones what?
Dun, 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 dun,
He
dun,
is
dun,
indeed Indiana Jones. He is Indiana Jones. Indiana.
Okay. Guys,
we
have the results in right here. We don't need that tiebreaker because we have an overall winner.
Shit.
And it's Helen.
It's got to be Helen.
Yeah.
In third place, joint third place, I gotta say, with 6 points, is Mr. Lugo and Helen. I'm afraid. 6 points there.
I knew it wasn't going to be me.
In second place, David Baby.
Oh,
and the winner was 7
Jamie
points.
got
Jamie Westwood.
Jamie Westwood is the winner.
Well done, man. That was really good.
Me? You don't need Bruno anymore, Hammer.
Damn you, Rotten Tomatoes.
You're like,
but again, I guess if they rated this like as the way we would expect it, this wouldn't be a fun game.
Yeah, that's true.
It wouldn't be a fun game.
I've got to say, I love this game so much.
It's fun.
It's like Indy would be like, Rotten Tomatoes. I hate these guys. Shake Carter, boy.
like I said,
Stick
half
it to
the
the
time
man
when I
of all
get it
10 of
right,
our
it's not
listeners.
nothing else.
All 10 of our listeners.
All right. One last one.
Okay.
George?
What is it you're
Extra
drinking?
terrible. Yeah, I'm making it right now.
Irish car bomb.
What is it?
No,
What's an Irish
that's not actually funny.
I didn't
It's,
come up with the name, Helen.
Yeah, we didn't come up with the name. We're just drinking it.
Yeah, drink, but the name's not good.
Yeah, the name's not good. I agree.
We're just going to call them ICBs for short.
This is Guinness. Half pint of Guinness. In here is half shot of Bailey's Irish cream and a half shot of Jameson Irish whiskey.
I'm doing full pints.
I'm doing halves, dude, because you got to drop it in. You're gonna make a mess.
Yeah, but I got the Guinness glass, so I have a little extra space.
Oh, you do, but I don't. I just have a straight fucking. Let me know when you're ready, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
I'll go see this.
3, 2, 1, go.
Are you guys doing speakeasy tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, we got to do more of those tonight.
You might want to watch
we're having a special midweek St. Patrick's Day episode. I haven't even posted it up on Facebook yet that we were gonna put one up, but we're gonna do a fun one, like a surprise episode.
Get the link on our group. If you guys want to see George Lugo and David Raby dribbling over a podcast,
We'll be drinking more.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sorry,
I got a 6-pack of Smithwicks in the freezer. I still have more Guinness for the Irish car bombs, and then I have my Jamie, not you, Jamie, but my Jameson.
Yeah.
But also you, Jamie. But also you, Jamie.
am I not
Very
allowed to
handsome.
get your correct dried frog pills?
You just helped yourself.
When I bought them.
Jamie, speaking of you, what's going on with you guys at Speakeasy? What have got released this week, mate?
Jamie, what do you got going on with Speakeasy?
You mixed up your. Have you been drinking, Alex?
What did I say?
You said, Jamie, what do you got going on with Speakeasy? I'm like,
oh, my bad.
the guy who hasn't been drinking is messing up.
I've been doing it all week, right? I released the wrong podcast today. I started the wrong stream last week. I swear to God, I'm losing my mind.
Yeah,
Genuinely
blaming on the
losing
week.
my marbles. With the Chronicles, what's going on this week?
Well, he's
Jamie?
got a lot going on, David.
USUK Chronicles this week is the Chronicles of Cup of Cheer. Late last year, we had Braden Barry on our show, and Braden did all the music score, and he acted in this movie. He told us all about it. Me and Tom watched it, and we fell in love. It's a Hallmark parody movie of Christmas movies, and it's so funny.
Oh, okay.
It's
I'm
hilarious.
so down for that.
And it's basically made by these two guys from Canada, and it's just wonderful. So we got them. We had the writer and director, the writer and producer, and Braden Barry returned, the guy who did all the music, and we just talked about the movie for the whole hour. And it's just wonderful how they made it, all the stuff that went into making the music for it, how it was acting in it for Braden as well, because it's his first acting role. And it's wonderful. It's so much fun.
Wow.
And we're going to have Jake, the director, back on again in the future to talk about his career, because he's done some great stuff. So it's definitely worth checking out. Check out the movie because it's fucking hilarious.
Nice.
That sounds hilarious, yeah.
Where can we find that movie if we want to watch it?
www.cupofcheermovie.com will give you all your links that you need.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds
I
good.
want
That
to,
sounds
before I talk about what's the difference, I want to give a shout out to someone for something that's biscuit related. I'm very sorry, but I saw this. You guys, if you follow me on Facebook, you'll know what I'm on about. I did an episode of the Shrewsbury Biscuit with he's a young artist who I've spoken to before. He's amazing at what he does. His name's Luke Crump, and he made me some of the most amazing. He made the most beautiful bit of artwork I've ever seen. He made me this for our episode.
I saw that. I absolutely love this.
It's such an amazing.
That's really
artist.
good.
This guy is fantastic.
Yeah, I like that.
He customizes sneakers. He'll do customized artwork.
Yeah,
and he's got a lot of following in California. You know, a lot of people buy his stuff. So go to Luke Crump's website. He's very Googleable. Look for Luke Crump if you want the commissioning for something that looks as cool as that. That made me cry. I'm gonna frame that.
dude, it looks so good.
So brilliant,
Love
honestly.
And
on What's the Difference this week, if you've not watched it yet, make sure you fucking go right afterwards and listen to it, because it's one of the best podcasts I've ever recorded, and that was with voice actor Charlie Adler. He is an absolute legend in the world of voice acting. He did Ickis from Our Real Monsters. He did Cobra Commander, Scream from Transformers, Cow and Chicken, and the Red Guy. He's one of the most amazing guys. He's very sincere, but also very him. He's very him, and that's one of the most beautiful things I saw. What I got from that is, even though you make sort of voices for cartoons, you can still just be you and not have to worry about any sort of anybody judging you. It was beautiful.
Yeah,
So
I feel like that's like when you can be the most you. He's expressing himself through that. So that's really cool.
Cool.
And one thing I did make a note to say today before we get out of here, a big shout out to Jamie gone again, bless him.
Jamie left
Jamie again.
We haven't said goodbye, Jamie, but all right.
Welcome to
Bye,
USUK,
Jamie.
guys.
Hi, Jamie. Maybe he's on a timer or something.
I just want to give a shout out to anybody, any of our listeners, any of our guests that's been on, any of our friends. If you're dealing with any problems with mental health, I want to encourage you to reach out and speak to someone. Don't feel like you have to deal with this issue by yourself. Even if it's someone new that you've just met that you feel like you've got a connection with, there's nothing bad about reaching out and speaking to people. Okay, so make sure you share the problems that you're dealing with. You don't have to deal with it by yourself. Okay, genuinely, sincerely, I mean that to everyone that's watching right now. Okay,
Yeah.
I agree.
Has anybody got anything to add before we get out of here?
Yeah. Me.
Yeah. Yes. Helen.
Because apart from being a brilliant guest appearee,
Yes.
I'm also an artist. So I wanted to sort of like promote me.
Yeah, of course.
Do it.
I'm a wire sculptor. That's what I actually do for my living.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
I love sculpting.
So check me out on
wire
Facebook.
sculpting.
Yeah, wire sculpture.
That's
I make the most amazing trees and other things that are sort of like organic based out of copper wire. And I've been doing this now for 8 years, and I sell through galleries and sculpture parks and stuff like that, and from my Facebook page. So check me out on my Facebook page, Helen Barrett, spelled Helene, Barrett, spelled Rrott. Designs in wire. And I have a Facebook page, and you can see my work. Yeah, that's it.
sounds good.
Helen, do me a
Definitely
favour.
checking that
Share
out.
a link of that to our Facebook group,
Okay.
and let people have a look because
Yeah.
Jamie's like, "Fuck, get me out of here! Get me out of here!"
He shows up. I don't know.
He's like, oh, sorry about that. I didn't hear anything. Repeat it, Helen.
Helen, thank you so much for joining us this week. It's really refreshing. It's very rewarding, and it's very. I always get smitten by people that join us in the comments and are as supportive as you are. So thank you so much for joining us. It's been really nice to feature you, and we'd love to get you on again, I reckon. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
anytime you need to understand in, I'll come along.
Yes, Helen.
Thank you so much, Helen.
All right.
Thank you
guys.
so much, Helen, for being on.
Nice meeting you.
It's been great
George,
fun. Thank you ever so much.
Yeah, you're good.
Thank you
George,
for coming on.
tell people what's going on with Speakeasy soon, and then we'll get the fuck out of here.
Okay. We're gonna have a special St. Patrick's Day episode of the Speakeasy Gentlemen tonight. I believe we're doing it at 7:00, David, tonight.
I think we're logging on at 7:30, and then we're gonna go.
Oh, we're gonna-
try for
and
8 o'clock
Okay,
live.
we're gonna do an 8
That's
o'clock
2 a.m. for
episode
us, I
tonight.
think.
Are you gonna be awake, Alex? I know you want to
He's,
join.
he's probably not gonna be awake. No.
I'll be
No,
I'll be
you
asleep in
can
an
be
hour. Or
Yeah. So we're gonna have an 8 o'clock episode tonight. We're doing a just for funsies St. Patrick's Day episode. If you guys want to just drink, shoot the shit, hang out, have a couple Guinnesses. Let's meet up tonight, 8 o'clock.
Amazing. Make sure you check them out, guys. As well, make sure you check out our website. I always have to do this. I'm very sorry, Tom Bruno isn't here to do it. If you need a website, make sure you go to those geniuses at Web Orchard. They sorted out a website for us, and it's fucking beautiful. I'm not going to go on and rant about Pete White. That's very much Tom Bruno's thing. All I can say is Web Orchard are fantastic at what they do. So whether in the UK, US, whatever, if you need a website, go to theweborchard.com and they'll sort you out. Right, let's get the fuck out of here. We've been going for so long. You guys have been fantastic. Jamie, do you want to take us out? Have you got anything you want to say to sort of take us out?
I love you all. I'm not going to be back on for a couple of weeks because I'm working late. So this was good to join you guys for a little while. So thank you very much for having me again.
Right.
And check out USUK Chronicles, everyone, because it's fucking awesome.
Brilliant. Great. Peace out, guys.
Looking on.
Nice.
See you guys.
Mwah.